Hello again, YouTube. You are tuned in to Katie Talk 101. Big shout out to all of my night owls, all of those people who are up right now. I know it's about three something. Let me make sure this sounds good. Hold on. Okay, sounds like everything sounds good. All right, so shout out to everyone who's tuned in. Shout out to everyone who will tune in. Make sure when you come in the building, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are not a member just yet, and stay tuned for this story. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you have, I don't know if you guys remember Marie Holmes. But back in 2015, Marie Holmes actually ran across a whole lot of luck when she ended up hitting the Powerball for $188 million. Yes, Marie Holmes was she was the lucky winner from out of I think it was in North Carolina. And she's a single mother of four children. So, if you guys don't remember, I have a little news clipping I want you guys to listen to. But first, before I get all into that, I want you guys to listen to this. All right, so this is fair use here. And fair use is a federal law allowed citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exude proportions of a videotape, videos, under circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use, and it is allowance for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, parody, which does not infringe of copyright use under 17 USC 107. All right, I got that out of the way. Fair use, fair use. All right, so I'm going to get off into this right quick. Let me get rid of that and go back here. All right, so I want you guys to listen to the news, and it will just kind of refreshing you on the history of Miss Marie Holmes, the winter of the lottery ball. Take a listen to this. Fair use.
Whole life is about to change. How are you feeling about that?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready to embrace the change.
But is there like just one thing that you want? Like something else, like a car or
I'm gonna get all of that. Car, house. I'm gonna get everything that I ever wanted, and I don't know what I'm gonna like actually do for myself. I mean, the car and the house is something for me, but I don't know like something that I really want to do for myself. It'll hit me soon.
What made you want to get this lottery ticket?
When I heard how much it actually was, I was just like, well, what does it hurt to actually pay? So I just decided to go for it. And my uncle actually sold me the winning ticket.
What do you want them to remember about this moment and about you?
This is all for them. Like, everything is all for them. All the struggle that I ever went through, it was all for them. And I just want to understand that money doesn't change you. I'm just grateful for this moment. And I kind of wish that my grandma was here to see this moment, but I know she's looking down on me, and happy that I finally made it. Like, we finally made it, and I can actually do this for my kids.
Did your grandma raise you? Why do you want your grandma to witness this?
Because she's always been there for me. Like, she's been a second mom to me. She never told me no. So I kind of want to hope she can see me and be proud of me.
If she was here, I mean, what do you think she would say?
We finally made it. That's what she always like to call me, Ree. So she'll be happy for us. 11, 13, 25.
Numbers that will change 26-year-old Marie Holmes' life forever.
So without further ado, I would like to present the winner of the largest lottery jackpot in North Carolina history, Marie Holmes. is Marie Holmes, and we're thrilled to say that she won 1/3 of a $564 million jackpot.
All right, so Tony smiles. He said her ex-boyfriend is so ungrateful, shaking my head. Yes, he is. And you know what? When I was preparing this story, Tony, shout out to Tony. I hope you hit that subscribe button. But I was actually saying to myself, this guy is so freaking ungrateful. That's a shame. That's really, really pitiful that you would be that ungrateful. Okay, so you guys, I kind of refreshed you on the whole winning and the whole scenario right there. So fast forward to now. We're into 2021 right now. Fast forward to now. We have her boyfriend, which is, his name is Lamar. Okay, let's go to the news clipping so you guys can get a visual of what's going on with her today. Okay, so here we go right here. So, after bailing him out of prison 4 different times, the Powerball winner, Marie Holmes, she is now being sued by her ex-boyfriend. Okay, so you would think that this guy would be so generous, like you would think that he feel like he is indebted to her like forever. This woman, which is a single mother of 4. 2 of the children belong to him. He is so ungrateful that he actually sued her. And let's see here. I'm going to go here and see what the article is saying. Okay, so after bailing him out 4 times, the Powerball winner, she has been sued by her ex-fiance. And it goes on to say, according to the reports, the 2015 Powerball winner Marie Holmes, she's now being sued by her ex-fiance. His name is Lamar. I guess his nickname is Hot Sauce. I don't know why they call him that, but his last name is McDowell. After Holmes won a $188 million jackpot, she and McDowell consistently made headlines for their very expensive relationship, including tens of millions of bond money that was paid by her over the course of over 4 arrests to help him out when he was arrested on various serious offenses. It doesn't go on to say everything in here, but I can tell you guys from looking at a few YouTube videos and some reports that I pulled up in some articles, he was actually arrested on charges of like drug charges. I mean, serious, big amounts of drugs. And this isn't. I know I got to say allegedly, but yes, this is on the papers that he was arrested on very big amounts of drugs. So I guess she had her doughboy. Okay. And it also goes on to say, if you recall back in 2016, McDowell defended his then ex-fiance decision to reportedly pay his bail, telling Daily Mail, if I had the money, I would do the same for her. People are just jealous because of how much she won. And people want to see me back in jail. People want to see you back in jail. You the one made the decision to do what you did to go there. But anyway, he said, and additionally, he told the outlet that Miss Holmes, she is standing by her man. And I guess y'all just some haters because he got a woman that was willing to put up $2 million. Well, actually, she put up more than $2 million, but I know the first time that she ended up bailing him out, that's actually how much she ended up paying. Yes, his name is Hot Sauce. He's very, what'd you say? He's very remedial. I know his family. And who is that? Slam Newton. Shout out to you, Slam Newton. I don't know if you may be from where he from, I guess. I'm about to highlight your comment though, just 1 minute. Wow, what you say? He remedial? So he kind of slow. Okay, and then he ended up just saying that everybody hating, and they saying I guess she is what they would call a down chick because she's standing by her man. And it said, as reported by the North Carolina NBC affiliate WECT6, McDowell claims that during the same year in 2015, because he was preparing to begin a 7-year prison sentence during a drug trafficking charges. He was convicted in 2014. So, Slam, I don't know if you know, but like, is her boyfriend, this guy Hot Sauce, is he known to be like a big time drug dealer? I don't know. Drop it down in the comment section. I don't know, but I just think, if you are like a drug dealer and then you got a girlfriend and hit the lottery for that much money, I would think that you would want to take that quote unquote drug money and invested in some businesses. But let's see what this said, the rest of this article say here. Okay, he said, I live in North Carolina. She is dumb too. She won the money and didn't leave that small town. She didn't leave the small town. You know what? I remember on when she was on Iana Fix My Life, she ended up getting a state that was actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was a previous slave plantation. He's a drug dealer, but he not big time. Oh, okay. He ain't no big time drug dealer. So I guess that's why he's suing her. But it ended up saying, let's see. So in detail, the federal lawsuit, McDowell told authorities that Miss Holmes to store and maintain and protect his personal property during the time that he was incarcerated. So I don't know if this is stemming from why he's suing her, because Holmes' upgraded status in their relationship, it got to be complicated when the couple split back in 2017, and McDowell allegedly learned that she started dating other people. So dang, is that why he's suing her? Because she got a new man? I don't know. But okay, so she started dating other people. In the new lawsuit, he claims that in months that followed, Holmes sold off McDowell, considered to be his own personal property. So she ended up selling his stuff while he was locked up. Okay. So after they broke up, she sold his stuff. She should have just ended up taking his stuff to his family house. I don't know why she didn't do that. And it said that some of the items and the things were lavish on him when, let's see, when they were together, including a $250,000 modified Chevrolet Strategy. So they ended up putting $250,000 into a Chevy, into some Chevy. And this car that they're talking about, I think this car is only worth like $40,000. So you mean to tell me y'all done put 200 some $1,000 into a $40,000 car? Oh wow. $100,000 worth of clothes and jewelry and $600,000 worth of an auto restored business. Okay, so he did open up a business. I guess it was like a little car business that she opened up for him. He's a drug dealer, but not big time. Okay. And then it said, according to the news source, basically McDowell is suing because he feels that despite of them no longer being together romantically, since he made Holmes the agent of his things while he was locked up, she was in the wrong for selling them off. And the gifts that she gave him without his permission, so she ended up selling his stuff without his permission. That is actually something that you can get sued. Yeah, I think he probably do got a lawsuit. But let's see. The lawsuit detailed McDowell's reasoning further by saying that Miss Holmes unconditionally is obligated, she has obligation to the act of the best interest of McDowell. Don't stop because Miss Holmes and Mr. Dow relationship ended. So I guess he's saying because of the fact that she still had his personal belongings and she was responsible for them, that she's still responsible for them, and she ended up selling them while he was incarcerated. Let's see. Basically, McDowell is now suing. He feels despite okay, I already read that. Okay, so despite that the relationship ended, he feel like she still got some responsibility to hold his stuff down for him. All things being considered, the case is very complex due to the fact that some of the gifts were given were actually registered under Holmes' name, like the car and the business. I hate these ads. Oh my God. Come on. Get out of here. Okay, so the stuff, a lot of the stuff was still in her name. All things being considered in the case has complexities due to some of the gifts were still in her name. As far as what he wants from the lawsuit overall, the outlet, let's see, you're talking about they're very ignorant. Yes. Yeah, they are ignorant. They are ignorant. And then you know what, Slim? I said the fact I know they was ignorant when I seen the fact that they took a $40,000 sedan and put a $200,000. Man, if that ain't some ignorant crap, I don't know what is. Let's see, all things considered. Let's see. And then it says like the car and the business. So the car that they end up putting all that money in, that was in her name. And the business was in her name. So I take that back, you guys. Doubling back, I really don't know if he got a lawsuit now. Because it looked like the majority of the stuff that he's suing her for, which is that car and that business, was still in that was still in Marie Holmes' name. So with that still being in her name, I don't know if he probably got a lawsuit, but let's see what it say at the end. Let's see the cars, the assets, the business, the overall lawsuit. The outlet reported that McDowell is seeking compensation for the assets that he claimed was his in punitive damages. McDowell and Holmes share two kids, and as of now, he isn't set to be released until 2023. Okay, so you guys seen that right there. So he's set to get out in 2023. I guess this particular charge that he ended up getting, she really wasn't able. This time she wasn't able to just bail him out like she usually did. Okay, so you see, he said, I live in South Carolina. She's dumb. She won the money. She didn't even leave the small town. Look, me personally, I live here in Little Rock, Arkansas. Man, if I was to hit the Powerball lottery for 188 million, that would probably be the first thing I would do. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably keep some property in my hometown, but I would most definitely get out of this one. And let's see, he said, I'm sure she was going to get him lit when he get out. He is the father of two sons. Oh, okay, okay. So out of the four kids, he is the father of two of them. Okay, okay. But I think like this is the mother of your child. She is the mother of two of your children. You're incarcerated. And while you incarcerated, she still got to take care of your two children. And now you are suing her over $40,000 car that y'all put $200,000 in. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe that that is a terrible investment. I don't know. I know I have heard about people like winning the lottery and they get a person that's like good with money to help them, manage their finances. Because somebody that's never dealt with big amounts of money, they need somebody around. I guess like a financial consultant. I think that's what it's called. You probably need some financial advice when you go from being dead broke, single mother of four, and then you win the lottery for $188 million. You should have went out and got a financial consultant to at least help you through some of this. But wow, you guys that haven't hit that make sure you hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think that name is Slam Newton. Thank you. And I think another person, Tony. Tony Smiles, I think his name. Thank you. Let's see. It said that let's see, he mad at her. That's why he doing this. Yeah, he mad at her. You know what? And I feel like he is mad because the relationship ended. And just think, Mr. Newton, just think if you were incarcerated and you had 2 children by a woman that hit the lottery for $188 million. And if she moved on and then you hear, you guys know, like, I mean, I never been incarcerated, but I know people that have. In the prison, they hear everything that go on in the streets. And you get word back while you locked up that this woman have moved on with another man. And then she saw your stuff, the $40,000 Chevy sedan that you had, that you put $200,000 in, she just sold it. I'd be mad too. But as far as suing her, especially considering the fact that he have kids by this woman, I think that's just petty and that's just low. That's just petty. And then, okay, this is 2021. He's set to get out in 2023. He got 2 more years. In 2 more years, he'll be out. I mean, come on now, that's just petty. That woman still have to take care of your kids, and you trying to sue her. And who is his lawyer? Like, is this some kind of penitentiary lawyer? I don't know if he was just sitting around talking to his other cellmates and his other counterparts that's incarcerated with him. But what's they like, man, I'll sue her. Man, you better sue her. I wouldn't let her get away with this. You know you got a lawsuit, but evidently he did not tell you guys the whole story, that the majority of the stuff he trying to sue her for still belongs to her. And I say it still belongs to her because it's in her name. That whole car business in her name. Well, I say she probably slow, and I say she's slow because she spent millions and millions of dollars bailing a man out of jail that kept going back. But she wasn't that slow because she ended up getting the stuff in her name. But you guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about Marie Holmes. Let me know if you guys think that this, if her ex-fiance got a lawsuit. Just drop your comments below. And please, please make sure you tap that subscribe button. Become a member of the Talk Nation family. Hit that like, share, and all of the good buttons you can push. And stay tuned for much more breaking news. I am signing out. Katie Talk 101. And I will see you guys more sooner than later. Have a great night. Or what's left of it.